Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he told the Sahaba, who would like to go to that kind, he named the valley, and come back with 2 top-notch, best quality camels without any sin and without any cutting of ties of kinship. Yani, he got them legally without any problem. So of course the Sahaba said, Ya Rasulullah, we all love that. So Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he said, for you to come to the masjid and learn 2 ayah is better for you than 2 camels. 3 ayah better than 3 camels. 4 ayah better than 4 camels. وَعَدَدَهُنَّ مِنَ الْإِبْلِ, and so on. Subhanallah. So I just want you to feel the power and the importance of Allah choosing you to be in the masjid and put an effort to learn the book of Allah. The Shaykh just recited from Surah Al-An'am, وَهَذَا كِتَابٌ أَنزَلْنَاهُ مُبَارَكٌ. Subhanallah. Allah told us in many surahs, but specifically our beloved Shaykh just recited Surah Al-An'am, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, this book is full of barakah. Allahu Akbar. The Mubarak himself said that this book is full of barakah. And then he said something very, very important. He said a word. Wallahi, I wish that myself and every Muslim just think about this one word. When Allah said that this book is Mubarak, He did not say فَقْرَؤُوهُ, so read it. He did not say فَاسْمَعُوهُ, listen to it. He did not say فَحْفَظُوهُ, memorize it. What did he say? فَاتَّبِعُوهُ, follow it. We are masters and PhD in the first 3. We are masters in the tools. All these reading, memorizing, listening, these are tools to get to the goal, which is ittiba', following the Quran. We are focusing on the tools. Yani imagine Brother Jamil came and borrowed my tools. And also Brother Ghulam came and borrowed the tools. So Ghulam came 3 weeks ago and he said, Sheikh, look at the tools. They're all shining, bright. I worked so hard to make them beautiful. And Jamil built a car with the tools. And Ghulam is still shining the tools. شو يا غلام وبعدين معك. So we are focusing on the tools. The tools are important. Without them I cannot build the car or build the thing or whatever. But they are not the goal. The qira'ah of the Quran is amazing. The memorization of the Quran is excellent. But this is not the goal. Imagine the goal of the ummah is to memorize the Quran. That's the goal. The goal of the ummah to keep reading. But who's going to apply? Who is going to apply? Who's going to understand? Who's going to implement? Like I told you before and I keep repeating it. Wallahi, if the Sahaba understood the Quran the way we understand it, we will not be sitting in Plano, Texas after 1400 years. If they kept on reciting to each other and reading to each other, let me give you an idea. يا أيها الذين آمنوا لا تأكلوا الربا. I memorized this ayah, oh who you believe, do not deal with riba. I memorized it with 10 qira'ah. I can recite it to you with any qira'ah. And I'm up to here with riba. What did we benefit? ولا تجسسوا ولا يغتب بعضكم بعضا. All qira'at I can read it, and I'm still backbiting every day. Every time someone leaves, I start whispering behind their back. What did I benefit from this Quran? What did this Quran do to me? This is a Mubarak book, and I don't feel the barakah. That means something is wrong. So all these, ya akhwan, all of this is just to to show you that Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, that imagine that we go through the Quran. This is our maybe 4th or 5th episode class, and we still with ayah number 3. And we are going into really, imagine we understand the whole Quran like this. Allahu Akbar, it will change our life. طيب. So we finished the first ayat. ألف لام ميم ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه تنزيل من رب العالمين أم يقولون افتراه بل هو الحق من ربك لتنذر قوما ما أتاهم من نذير من قبلك لعلهم يهتدون الله الذي خلق السماوات والأرض وما بينهما في 6 أيام ثم استوى على العرش ما لكم من دونه من ولي ولا شفيع أفلا تتذكرون. Here we are right now. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told us that this book, there's no doubt in it. The one who brought or the one who revealed this book is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who created the heavens and the earth and everything in between. And now we came to the ayah of tonight. يُدَبِّرُ الْأَمْرَ مِنَ السَّمَاءِ إِلَى الْأَرْضِ ثُمَّ يَعْرُجُ إِلَيْهِ فِي يَوْمٍ كَانَ مِقْدَارُهُ أَلْفَ سَنَةٍ مِمَّا تَعُدُّونَ ذَلِكَ عَالِمُ الْغَيْبِ وَالشَّهَادَةِ Al-Aziz Ar-Rahim. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, يُدَبِّرُ الْأَمْرِ مِنَ السَّمَاءِ إِلَى الْأَرْضِ. Allah, He conducts every single affair in the heavens and in the earth and in between. And all of that ascends to Him on a day whose length is 1,000 years by your counting. So let's explain. There's a group of people who said that Allah created the heavens and the earth and He put guidelines and He put laws and He let everything run on its own. This is false. And this ayah is the evidence that this is false. Allah said, يُدَبِّرُ الْأَمْرِ. يدبر in Arabic, there's فعل ماضي past, there's فعل مضارع present, and there's فعل أمر command, right? أمر. So this Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the verb He used here, يدبر, what does that mean? Ongoing. It's a present sentence, present tense. It's ongoing, constantly running all the affairs in the heavens and in the earth and in between. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, if that's not the case, why or what's the benefit of knowing لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم? If He already did everything, so why did He tell us that I do not even blink? I do not even, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not need even to doze or to sleep. You know, this is beyond Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So if He is already did everything and let everything run on its own, so why He does لا سنة ولا نوم, right? Also, another thing is, if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made everything and let it run on its own, طيب, the fire, Allah decreed it is hot. How did it change when it came to Ibrahim alayhi salam if everything is running on its own? يُدَبِّرُ الْأَمْرِ. How did the ocean split and became dry to Musa alayhi salam while Allah already decreed that it's always wet? يُدَبِّرُ الْأَمْرِ. Allah constantly, all the time running all the affairs. Every single, we cannot, wallahi ya akhwan, I cannot move this finger without His permission. We are all breathing only because Allah permitted so. Nothing happens without His permission. يُدَبِّرُ الْأَمْرِ. Not only here, even in the deepest of the forest, in the deepest of the oceans, in the Milky Ways. You know, subhanallah, one time when I was in Malaysia, and if you know Malaysia is very, very, very famous for its forest. It has a lot of forests, a lot of trees, a lot. As a matter of fact, it's famous in producing furniture. Because of all the trees, they make a lot of wood. So one time I was, they doing like hiking from the hotel, and I'm looking at all these trees, and I'm remembering the ayah of Allah, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, not one leaf drop without His permission. And I'm looking at hundreds of thousands of trees with millions of leaves, and Allah said, not one leaf falls without my permission. Allahu Akbar. يدبر الأمر من السماء إلى الأرض ثم يعرج إليه. Now Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He sends angels every day to run the affairs. Even though Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not need anyone. Just like we have the angels carrying the throne, that does not mean that if they leave, the throne is going to fall. You understand? Allah does not need that. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala send the angels, and they come back and report to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala about every single thing that's happening, and all of that in one day. But whatever it takes that one day for the angels, Allah is telling us it takes you 1,000 years to do what the angel did in that one day. This is what it means. Allah said that reporting في يوم كان مقداره, this one day that they come and report to me everything that happened today, it takes you 1,000 years to report that same report on one day, in one day. Now, brother is asking me, how come in Surah Al-Ma'arij, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, تعرج له الملائكة والروح في يوم كان مقداره 50,000 سنة. Here it says 1,000 years, and in Surah Al-Ma'arij it says 50,000 years. What's the difference? Abdurrahman? What's the difference? This one day of the reporting, this is only for the reporting. The 50,000 years day is the day of judgment. And that is confirmed in the hadith, that the day of judgment is 50,000 years long. 50,000 years long. ثم يعرج إليه في يوم كان مقداره. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling us, all this reporting takes only one day, and this will take you 1,000 years to find out. Now, here's something interesting. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that I am running all the affairs on earth and in the heavens and everywhere, what comes to your mind? Anybody? What comes to your mind? What do you feel like when you hear Allah is running the show? على كل شيء قدير. What else? He's in charge. What else? عظيم, great. What else? All that same. Don't you feel great that the one who's running all my affairs is the most merciful, is the all-wise, is the all-rich, is the almighty, is the all-powerful, is the all-knowing? And if I tell you, listen, the one who's running your affairs is someone that loves you more than your own mother, and he is the wisest, Allahu Akbar, and no one can harm you without his permission, Allahu Akbar, you will feel like Allah, khalas. And this is exactly the feeling that we're supposed to have. And this is where we all, including myself, we fail. Do you think that you can run your life better than Allah? This is what comes to our mind sometimes. Look, why this happened to me? Look, Habibi, who made this happen? Who made this app happen? Ahkamil Hakimin, the most wise. He made this happen, take place. How many people this went through their head, still now going through their head? Where is Allah with Gaza? Where is Allah? This is, I cannot understand it anymore. Ya Habibi, Ya Habibi. Remember that the one who is witnessing what's happening in Gaza is the one who loved the people of Gaza way more than you. If I love you so much, I want to give you the shahada, I want to give you the Jannah in the fastest and the most guaranteed way. Right? and we're all going to die anyway, right? Let me die as a shaheed, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, I beg you in this in the Friday night. Ya Allah, I beg you in this Friday night to take my soul and everyone here as a shaheed. Wallahi, this is so imagine I'm rushing this for you. What do you care? I'm going to die anyway. What do you want to die in a car accident or while robbing a store? You're going to die anyway. So let me die an honorable death. So yallah. No, of course, subhanallah, when we read these ayat with tadabbur, we will understand that who am I to understand? You remember the example I gave you? We have Dr. Razi here. He's a pediatrician. I'm making promotion on the commission later. When I and you, we were 2 years old, we went to Dr. Razi to get the shot. Mama and Baba, they took us there to get the vaccine. Now I'm looking at Mama and I'm saying to myself, I thought Mama loves me. Why she keep bringing me to this guy that every time I come there, he hurts me? Every time I come there, he makes me cry. What kind of love is this? But at that age, I cannot comprehend the wisdom of my mother. وَلِلَّهِ الْمَثَلِ الْأَعْلَى. And to Allah belongs the best example. Similarly, I cannot comprehend, Ya Allah, how is this happening in Gaza? It's good for you. Literally the same thing. I could not understand and comprehend. How is that good for me? I'm crying here. I'm staying up all night. You know? And you keep bringing me to the same guy. So, يُدَبِّرُ الْأَمْرِ. Allah is running all the affairs. Alhamdulillah. Khalas. Yani when, for example, somebody tells me, I trust Samir so much, and I gave him a task to run this conference for me. Khalas, I feel at ease that because I know he's experienced, he knows everything. Khalas, it's not like one guy just started and I have no clue what's going to happen and all this. And I know that this person is in charge. How about if Allah is in charge for every single affair? يُدَبِّرُ الْأَمْرِ. I want you every Friday when the Shaykh is reciting يُدَبِّرُ الْأَمْرِ to feel at ease, to feel good. That sickness, Allah knows about it. That son of yours is driving you crazy, Allah knows about it. That wife of yours is driving you crazy, Allah knows about it. My sister, these in-laws that are driving you crazy, Allah knows about it. So keep your trust in Allah Azza wa Jal, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will take care of everything in the best of manner. Now I'll take one more. I'm not going to take that long. Look at after all this. يُدَبِّرُ الْأَمْرِ. And then he told us, who is the one that is running all the affairs? ذَلِكَ. The one who does all this, the one who created the heavens and the earth and everything in between, the one who's running all the affairs, ذَلِكَ. That one, عَالِمُ الْغَيْبِ وَالشَّهَادَةِ. Allahu Akbar. He is the one who knows the ghaib, who knows the unseen. Not only he knows the unseen, he's the only one who knows the unseen. Now let me ask you a question. Why Allah, every time he mentions he knows the unseen, he also mentions that he knows the shahada? You know what shahada means? Yani the present, yani what we are witnessing. I know the shahada. So why Allah is mentioning that alimul ghaybi wa shahada, alimul ghaybi wa shahada, right? Alimul ghaybi, we all know this is only Allah. But shahada, I am witnessing now that Raz is here, Zahid is here, Nasr is here. I'm witnessing it. So why Allah present alim al-ghayb, not only alim al-ghayb wa shahada? Anybody?
Because he's the only
one who knows the ghayb, right? But I know some shahada. I know some. Not only that. I am witnessing things right now, right? Can I, if you all talk at the same time, that is shahada, it's happening right now, right? It's not ghaib, not yesterday, not in the future, it's not ghaib, right? Even though it is shahada, I have no clue. If only two people spoke at the same time, I cannot understand. No, Habibi, this is you. But Allah Azza wa Jal, Alim al-Ghayb and the Shahada, what's happening right now here, what's happening in Indonesia, what's happening in everywhere, in the depth of the ocean, all of that is known to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Alim al-Ghayb wa Shahada, al-Aziz al-Rahim. Subhanallah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He ended this ayah that He is the Aziz against the kuffar, the Rahim with the mu'mineen. Subhanallah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who knows all this and who's running all the affairs, He is Aziz, stern and qawi, and at the same time He is the all merciful. This is, this is the characteristic of every, like even in humanity. If you want to know a special, very powerful leader, he's stern, but at the same time he's so merciful. Right? And these are the two terms, the two names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He used, Azza wa Jal.